Oh, that's a bit dark, isn't it? Magic. What? How y'all doing? Look, I'm sorry. We're gonna put this. Here you go. We need to talk. Well, I need to talk. You need to listen. It's kind of how this works. It's not a two-player thing, you know? I talk to the camera. I could sit here and go, and no one says anything back. It's quite sad, really. It really hurt my feelings sometimes. It's lonely. No, seriously, I can't believe I'm having to say this today, and I'm going to do it whilst trying to follow the two rules that I mentioned a few days ago. Right, about, avoid death, try not to be so much of a dick, right? Because there's nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you think is wrong with you. But until you're dead, there's nothing wrong with you. I know that we're all stuck in our heads all the time. I know this. For the last year and a half, 2 years, I have been stuck in my head constantly. I've been tormenting and torturing myself for things that, some things I could have maybe done better, other things I had no power over at all. Yeah, I'm still running them over, but that's okay. It's just one of those random, I keep having these random conversations with people. Okay, and I'm going to give you an example without actually giving you an example, but like, it could go something like this. Just imagine like two people. Mate, I like chocolate. And then like, person number two is like, I don't like chocolate. And then like simultaneously, there must be something wrong with me. That's pretty normal. You can have, different things, different opinions. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with you. Oh, mate, like I can't focus. I can't concentrate on this thing, right? I just don't have the focus for it. I don't have the concentration. I just can't concentrate. There's got to be something wrong with me. Oh yeah, what's the thing? Oh, it's advanced calculus, math. Yeah. Do you like math? No. It's boring. Then you not being able to concentrate on it's pretty alright. I mean, if you're a maths whiz and you love maths and you said to me you couldn't concentrate, maybe there's something going on there, but if you did something you don't like and you can't focus on it, maybe it's just because you don't like it. There's nothing wrong with you, just don't like it. Oh, but, Scaz, I tripped over today and I tripped over yesterday and I don't, there's got to be something wrong with me. I was like, no, you could just, you slept all right, you're tired maybe, just maybe you just tripped, maybe you just weren't paying attention. Oh, hey, look, there's clouds, trip. Something wrong with you because you looked at the clouds. There's nothing wrong with you. I find social situations so difficult, so hard. Yeah, maybe you just don't like people. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with you. Scares. I can't handle being alone. I just can't. I need to be with people. So okay. Again, nothing wrong with you. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with you. But some days I just wake up and I feel so drained and I'm so sad. Again, nothing wrong with you. nothing wrong with you. People are talking about all these things like there's something really seriously wrong with them. It's perfectly normal for all of these things to be a thing. You know, just don't get me wrong. There are going to be some situations where there is actually something actually wrong with you. You know, lumps have appeared where there were no lumps before. Either you've hit puberty or you need to go to the hospital. You know, you are super low constantly and bring yourself to tears every single day. Doesn't necessarily mean there's something wrong with you. Could be environmental, but might be something to look into. There are some things that perhaps you shouldn't have to go through, but it doesn't always mean there's something wrong with you. Just because something doesn't go your way first time, every time, doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. In some cases, I've had conversations with folks recently and they're like, but nothing's working out, Skaz. Nothing's working out. And I was like, well, what have you done? And they're like, well, nothing. I was like, so what did you think was going to happen? Or, mate, so-and-so doesn't like me. Right? What do you mean? Well, I went up to him and I called him a dick, and now they don't like me. So, yeah. It's fine. Making mountains out of molehills. Overthinking things. Stop. Like I said, I know how a lot of people feel. I really do. As I say, I've been torturing myself since I was a teenager. Hardcore. Just everything's my fault. Everything is my fault. Even if I had nothing to do with something. And one of my mates laughed at me and said, dude, that's so dumb. It is. But I still blame myself. What if I'd have done? What if? But you can't live life on ifs and buts. You can't live life on what ain't there. Life isn't always going to be fun. Life isn't always going to be fair. You need to look after yourself. If things don't work out, and you've tried, at least know that you've tried. I don't know. I complained like in an earlier video. Don't try, do. Okay? The trick is, if you've done everything you can to try and remedy the thing, you've done everything you can to remedy whatever it is that's going on. Bad relationship, you've tried to get back into shape, you've done everything you can. You've gone to the gym, you've changed your diet, you've spoken to a local guru, I don't know, and it's not working out for you. You don't have to feel terrible about it. Just know you've give it a shot. A lot of people don't even give it a shot. They're just paralyzed with fear. Some people are so busy just looking in on themselves, terrified, that nothing gets done. Or they're so busy looking at why they might be failing at something that they don't actually go, actually, maybe it was that. Maybe it was that little thing, that problem there. That happened. That shouldn't have happened. Instead of going, oh, I must be this, it must be that, is something, there's always something wrong with me. Maybe your prep weren't quite there. There are so many external factors that you can't control. You can't control everything. You just can't. Even if you were to live in a cabin in the woods, there are still so much stuff, so many variables that you can't control that will potentially stuff you up. It's not because there's anything wrong with you. It's just the way the world works. It's up and down, up, and nothing's perfectly straight the entire, like nothing's even the entire time. Now, even if you were to try and find a paradise, to build a paradise, it wouldn't work all the time because there's too much going on in here, around here, and around here for it to even be a thing. So don't freak out about it. There is nothing wrong with you. If both of your legs are falling off, I don't know, you're woken up and something's gangrene, there's a problem. Alright? There is a problem. But don't go so hardcore on yourself. Why is it that such and such has happened to me? Have you ever thought that maybe it's because the other people you know are dicks? Well, how come blah blah blah's happened? So, well, you're not, like, I don't know, how come I can't run 100-meter sprint as fast as Usain Bolt? Because you're not Usain Bolt, are you? Sorry, have you been training? No. Maybe that's the problem. There's nothing wrong with you, you just haven't done any prep work. How come I'm not a master on guitar? Again, prep work. How come I'm a fat, ugly chud? I don't know. Figure it out. Have you ever thought that maybe you're not? And it's just the world is all about perspective. Okay? There's medical issues. I'll give you. Okay? Sometimes you can't control your health, but that's nothing really wrong with you. That's something you adapt and overcome. You don't let these things define you. Don't let little things define you. Move forwards. If I say be positive, you go, hypocrite! I'll go, I know. Just, come on. Please. Stop dogging on yourself. You stop doing that to yourself, mate. I'm working on it. Stop making excuses. Stop looking for excuses. Stop looking for problems. You'll be fine. And just to, if anyone does want to chat, like if anyone has a problem, and they think that I'm just being a patronizing dickhead right now, fine. By all means, wing me a message. We'll have a chat. We'll actually have a proper chat. And you can tell me exactly what's going on, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be okay. I don't even know what the problem is, but I'm pretty sure you'll be okay. So, I just want to throw that out there. Just so much, but this, but that. It must be this, it must be that. Looking for labels, looking for categories. Just, please, stop. Stop. Just because you can't concentrate doesn't mean you've got ADHD. Or just because you're antisocial doesn't mean you're autistic. You know, just because you're always tired doesn't make you a narcoleptic. Just because you, well, if I got that the wrong way around, it's just because you can't sleep doesn't make you an insomniac. Just because you're always tired, you're a narcoleptic. I've done both in my life. Just sometimes things are environmental, sometimes things ain't. Just do it. Maybe you've had too many coffees. Just saying. Just saying. Maybe that bowl of kale you had for breakfast just ain't doing it for you. Maybe 30 cheeseburgers ain't helping you. Tons of fun. I can't comment because I love cheeseburgers and fried chicken. If you don't like fried chicken, there's something wrong with you. There is something wrong with you if you don't like fried. Like, if you don't like fried chicken, you're wrong. You're just wrong. That's the one time you're wrong. Fried chicken. See, it's gone ruined it now, aren't I? Right, I'm gone before I start digging myself a hole. Don't you start arguing with me about fried chicken. Oh, I could really do some fried chicken. Oh, actually, I've got some chicken wings in the I've not fried chicken, but I've got wings. I've got spicy hot wings in the. Well, I'm off. I hope you're well, and I'll see you all in the next one. There's nothing wrong with you. You'll be fine. You're good. You're good.